Welcome to the Winsor and Diller Show. We appreciate having you join us tonight. So, Tom, as we kick this off, I wanted you to know that Joe has this drink here in front of him, and on the bottle it says warning. That's all I'm seeing.
You know, I can smell. It's like a torch thing. When you pour in those torches
drinking?
and you light it on fire.
It says warning, do not eat this bottle.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you can light that on fire. It's smelling pretty good, actually.
Hey, so we've got some exciting things to talk about tonight, and I understand, Joe, we've been getting some calls on this big event that's coming up.
Yes, we have, and I'm excited about it. We've had, and you know, funny enough, several have been realtors, but half a dozen have not been.
Locksmiths, painters,
right?
Yeah.
Well, they've called into the show,
right.
But yeah, people have called on the phone. Different people. I don't remember what they were, but I've given them all the info.
Nice.
Well,
let's get down there and enjoy.
Let's do this then. The last few weeks we've been focused somewhat on real estate type issues in preparation.
Education,
for this,
right?
Yeah, in preparation for this big event. So let's do this. First, Tom, if you'll use a minute, let's introduce our guests.
Absolutely. First of all,
and then let's introduce that event.
Okay.
Let's do the guests first, and then we'll introduce the event.
Okay, excellent. Well, welcome to KQCK Live. Like Mark said, this is Tom Diller. Over to my left is Anna. I know you don't like to be called Anna, right?
That's right.
That's Anna. I was going to say the Charlie's Angels, but Anna, and I forget your last name.
It's Escovetho.
Escovetho. Say it again.
Escovetho.
Like the way you say it, but I do.
Escovetho.
And you're all board members of N.A.H.R.E.P, which we're going to talk about in a second. Then we have Gray Sanard, who's the president of N.A.H.R.E.P. Say hi,
Now,
Gray.
first of all, whenever we throw out N.A.H.R.E.P, we've got to at least tell people what that is.
National Association Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, which is the largest Hispanic organization in Arizona.
That's correct.
We are. Yes, we are.
They
yes,
are.
We are. We are. We are the chapter, the biggest chapter in the country.
Nice.
We are 49 chapters in the country. N.A.H.R.E.P Arizona is one of the largest, also in the state of Arizona, and been recognized as the largest Hispanic real estate organization by ABC.
And in the state, you guys are only a couple years old, so congratulations, you guys, for growing so fast.
Thank you.
And
You're
you also
welcome.
saw the importance of the headphone, right?
Absolutely.
The moment you started talking, you could hear that you need to pull that mic over. So
that's right.
we decided to share the headphones so that I don't have one, because I at least know to speak into the Orange Dot, but guests don't always understand that concept.
And then to Gray's left, we have Tina Tamboura, who's also a board member. Say hi, Tina.
Hi, how are you doing?
We're doing good, thank you. We appreciate all you guys driving all the way out here to beautiful Santan Valley. So, as Mark said a couple minutes ago, we've been talking quite a bit about N.A.H.R.E.P and just really real estate news, and why would people want to go to this event. And as Joe said, we had a lot of callers the last few weeks, just excited about the event. So we're excited. We're going to be streaming live the entire day at the event.
That'll be
the
wonderful.
Phoenician. Do you want to give us a little more background on the event, Gray?
Oh, absolutely. We are looking forward. It is this Friday, July 27 at the Phoenician. It is from 8 o'clock until 8 o'clock at night. Registration starts at 7:30 in the morning. It is a fantastic day. We have over 18 sessions stored for you.
Excellent. Anna looks so formal, sitting there all prim and proper, ready to speak. She's like, talk to me. Let me go. So 8 to 8, and the cost of the event is?
The cost of the event at this moment is $349, but if you're a member of N.A.H.R.E.P Arizona, it is free. And right now the membership is at $99.
Well, hello.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer.
I hope people don't send me a bill for $100. I've been telling them $249. You see, the good thing is,
well, I think it went up. That's the thing.
Did it?
Yes, it went up.
Thank God. I'm like, oh my God.
It was that early bird until July 15. After that, it's $349.
$349.
So now the $99 makes you a N.A.H.R.E.P member for an entire year. So not only do you get a wonderful all-day event, you're a member for a year. So tell us a little bit more about the membership, what a realtor or a lender or affiliate gets out of a membership with N.A.H.R.E.P.
N.A.H.R.E.P Arizona, it is an organization, and obviously $99 is a whole year membership. We are our organization that based on education. We focus on education, leadership, advocacy, and community outreach. We do a lot of education events as we are a real estate school. We try to make sure that we have education classes every month, mixers in other forms like the conference, perhaps fundraiser events that we have, such as the run that is coming up that Tina is going to be talking about in a little bit. We also have, we have so many things. We have the Brian Buffini coming as part of the N.A.H.R.E.P Arizona Real Estate School that we're going to be disseminating the training through that. It is so much that we have to offer. Look at our website. We're going to go into a little detail here, but since we are going to have the whole hour dedicated to N.A.H.R.E.P, I will be happy to answer more questions for you.
Excellent. Joe, you want to throw out the phone number just in case we have some folks that want to call in here?
480-745-1033 for all of you that want to call in or jump on our interactive chat here and ask any questions that you'd like.
Excellent. And if you're in your car on your smartphone, you can actually log in and watch. I would recommend
Not while
pulling
you're
over.
driving. You mean the passenger?
That's right. Your
And
passenger could watch.
Something even cooler that you don't even know, Tom. We picked up...
I know everything that's cool, Joe.
Except this.
Come on now.
You no longer have to type in live. We have picked up from the network in Cheyenne, KQCK.
Nice.
So we
Cheyenne.
have our call letters now.
Very
Very
cool.
nice.
That is cool.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You keep growing every Tuesday
That's
night.
right.
I always say that he grows
Every week.
Tuesdays when
Just
Mark and I
Tuesdays.
are on. That's right.
Are we talking about the number of listeners, or what are we talking about?
Just-
with growth.
I don't know.
I'm just
Just
curious.
whatever,
I'm just
whatever,
asking.
Mark. Don't ask questions like that.
He's talking about that bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken out front. That's what he's talking about.
I'm receiving these emails about the event on Friday, telling who the speakers are and how that's working. Why don't you tell the listeners a little bit about what to expect?
Wow, we have a lot of speakers. Let me see. We have Brian Buffini training.
Stop. What does he do?
He is a coach. He is going to be training on pig producer. We also have those Callaways who are going to be sharing their success book. We also have Judy Lowe, Michelle Lynn that are going to be
Judy
there.
Judy Lowe's a commissioner.
Not
The
everybody knows these
commissioner.
things.
Right.
So Judy Lowe's the real estate commissioner. For
The
the
Arizona Real
state
Estate
of Arizona.
Commission.
And the
Absolutely.
Callaways, Joanne Callaway, and
Joanne and Joseph Callaway, those are big top producers
Right,
actually
right.
for the state of Arizona.
yeah, big names in Arizona. Yeah.
We also have Michelle Lynn, who is the A.R. legal counsel.
Yep.
Let's see. We have our Jerry Asensio, our national president, is coming. The Hispanic Chamber of Commerce CEO, Gonzalo de la Medina, is going to be there as well. Kick Bush, Tina, jump in. I'm going to have to look at my list to tell you what other people are going to be in here.
Lieutenant Kickbush is one of our speakers there as well, and she is a motivational speaker, but she's phenomenal. She's done a couple of other events that a few of our board members were attended to, which was N.A.H.R.E.P National last year, and she just speaks about her life story, not quitting, keep going, and we're looking forward to having her there.
And you
Now,
said
she's like the highest ranking female in the Army.
Yes.
Yes. So
Wait. You said lieutenant though.
Lieutenant Colonel.
Oh, Lieutenant Colonel.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she's the highest ranking in what? She's not the highest ranking if she's only a lieutenant colonel.
Highest ranking Hispanic
She's-
female.
Oh, there you go.
Hispanic
There you go.
Female.
Female in Arizona's 3rd Division. No, I don't know.
With three
Under
with
40.
3 toes.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we have generals, of course. We have female generals.
with
so.
brown hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But we're
very
also going to have some executives from 3 major banks talking about closing short sales with their bank. And one of the things that the feedback that we got from last year is that because this is a state conference, it is smaller. If you go to some of these national conferences with thousands and thousands of people, to get an audience with an executive with a big bank to talk about a specific file is difficult. So these types of conferences are very personal, where you get to know some of these people, some of the decision makers that are national within these banks, and that's a big opportunity for your career.
You know, so true. Because I went to Rio Mac in Palm Springs a couple times, and there's 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 people there, and sometimes you can't even get in the breakout sessions. It's standing room only, and there's no way you can talk to any of the presenters. In last year's N.A.H.R.E.P event, I mean, you could walk right up to them and shake their hands. No bodyguards, nothing. You chat with them. They're just real people, and that's great the way they've set it up, because they've made it so open like that.
Now
So the forum is wonderful.
Are they going to need bodyguards at least to get through us, or how they to get to us?
We're going to be roped off like the gold lame ropes.
You guys
roping us
have your
off or
bodyguards,
whatever.
right, going?
You, I thought you.
Yeah,
were
that's
gonna be
right,
the-
it's you. That's why you're
I
going.
understand that you actually have set us up. The radio show will be right there at the entrance, right? As they're coming in, isn't that right?
Yes, I actually do have you right there to make sure that all the speakers that we're going to have, they're going to share some of their information in your radio station. So thank you for being there. We have, what's her name? Rhonda Michaels from BP Business Supporting Manager for Bank of America to tell you exactly why are you not closing those short sales through Bank of America. That is one of the largest banks with the most files, right?
That'll be very interesting to hear
And
what
she's
reason
looking
she gives.
forward to. Yeah, she actually said that she was looking forward to be on the radio and reach out more people. So this is going to be a great conference. We also have what's his name, Mike Torres, coming from the U.S. Probate Services. Do you know that probate transactions here in Arizona are not very common, but this is a market that nobody really has been able to touch, right? We were in a conversation and a training yesterday with Mike Torres, U.S. Probate, and he was saying that there are so many houses for sale through the court, more than the MLS itself right now. And really, nobody is stopping the market. So those are the topics that we are going to bring to you, not only to make you aware of this type of transactions, but how to do them.
Yeah, they're hard. I just did a real estate transaction. I closed it probably 2 or 3 months ago through probate, and it's a different type of a deal.
In short sales and probate, I have one of those, and I was like, what? And actually, through going through it and going through the whole training, it's a totally different thing. Co-ops, what other short sales are there besides the HAFA and the regular short sale, right? We have this co-ops, we have this FHAs, we have probate transactions.
I've done
BK.
some commercial ones. I've done some commercial short sales of commercial buildings, of vacant land. We've done at our office some vacant land short sales.
Is commercial becoming more prevalent now? I understand that's kind of the next wave that's out there.
Well, the wave, if you're talking about foreclosures on commercial properties, that wave has been splashing against the shore for a long time.
Sure.
You know.
Is that because of the banks? A lot of them are community banks that prefer to do workouts than let the properties go. They renegotiate?
No, I think it's the opposite. I think it's harder to get a commercial short sale through because banks aren't used to it. They're used to foreclosing, getting in there and getting a receivership immediately and taking over and pushing everybody out and strong-arming their way. In fact, I even had an experience a number of years ago when the market was first dropping. That my lease, I was on downtown Mesa on McDonald and Main Street right there in the one McDonald building, and the owner there lost his building in a receivership, and I had a clause in my lease that if it ever went to receivership or bankruptcy or anything, then I was able to terminate my lease. So I went in to negotiate better terms, and the receiver was just an idiot. I mean, just wouldn't even...
No way, right?
Oh, no. So I was able to move out and cut my rent by, like dang near half, much more than a third, because they wouldn't negotiate. I would have stayed there and dropped it only by a quarter or so.
And not move, not have to deal with it.
That's right.
Yeah.
But they were idiots about it. And I find that a lot of times. So it's actually harder to do a commercial one, but at times possible.
Well, and that reminds me that we are going to have landlord issues on one of our sessions. We're going to be about the rental market and about specific issues.
Now, that's got to be big with a lot of realtors being property managers nowadays. So that, to me, that should be a good topic. So I'm sure that is that in a larger room, because that's one I would like to go see.
Property management is huge right now. Huge with the rental industry.
Yeah. So this may be important not just for real estate agents to attend, but maybe even some of the higher end not homeowners, but property owners,
investors,
and
right.
Oh, absolutely. This property manager class that we're going to have, we have, what's her name? Denise Holiday. I'm sorry, Denise, I didn't remember
What's her name?
That is horrible. I'm sorry.
What's her name, Denise? Are you out there listening?
She's probably not
Hopefully she's not. But
she's nervous.
She's nervous. Yes, I'm nervous. This session is going to be around 3-hour session just because of all the content that is going to be handled through this session. We're also going to have a commercial session. In addition to that, we're bringing your top luxury real estate agents here in Arizona that are going to be talking about the luxury market here in Arizona. So this is not an event that you want to miss.
Right.
Totally.
Back to the registration. Number one, you don't have to be a realtor. You don't have to be Hispanic.
No. You don't have to be Hispanic to join the organization. You don't have to be, we like you to be a realtor, but lenders, title companies, any affiliations are welcome.
No attorneys, though? I mean, you didn't say the word attorneys. A lot of people don't like attorneys.
Usually
we start off with a joke about attorneys, but, he's not feeling...
I am a proud member of the National Association of Hispanic Realtors.
You
Professionals.
are.
I am indeed.
Arizona chapter.
Arizona chapter.
That's right. Yes.
Newly Joe, we're going to make you a member, too, because I know you're a land baron, too. Because you
I
own
definitely want to be a member.
Compound. You're a total land baron.
And my wife's Hispanic.
She is.
I've got to be a member.
Again, you don't have to.
You have to.
I think that is one of the largest misconceptions that people have out there is that you have to be Hispanic, and you do not. It just is so much benefit for everybody, and the more people from the Arizona community that we have,
But
the
you do have
stronger
to
it
like
becomes.
Hispanic food. You have to, right?
you like to know how to dance.
You have to like tequila.
Gray's like a world champion flamingo dancer or something,
No, that's
and a
not
black belt in karate. She's like the most just incredible woman you're ever going to meet in your
And
life.
she speaks like 5 languages.
She does.
So are you really in karate?
I was.
You was. I was as well. I had to drop out because of my eyes, believe it or not. I was hit and traumatized.
He kept closing his eyes when people were going to feed him, so he's
Oh,
like,
no.
don't. So he had to drop out.
So I was in a tournament and was hit so hard in the eyes it knocked both my contacts out and traumatized my right eye. So I was getting those light flashes and things like that, and just found out that it actually caused cataracts, and I'm going to have surgery removed. So he can poke fun of me, but the rest of you should go, all right, thank
Well,
you.
we were
Yeah,
talking about the
Thank you very
cataracts
much.
last time. He didn't really know about it. We told him that he's going
Oh,
to
it was
die a really
sad.
bad death of just his eyes just drooling.
Because
out.
I just found out on the way to the
That
show.
is
I had
right.
in fact, I was late for the show last week. Wasn't it last week?
It was. You were late. You came in. You
And-
looked down, and we
Oh,
felt
yeah.
bad for you for about
Oh
10
my
seconds, and we were
God.
ripping on you the other 20
Now,
seconds.
everybody who's ever had cataract surgery is calling me a sissy, of course, but it was scary. It's a scary thought,
It is a scary thought. I actually had to stop because I was pregnant. So there,
So you had what?
I had to. I had
Oh,
to stop
you
because
stopped karate because you were
I was
pregnant.
pregnant, yeah.
Oh.
Boy,
Now,
my
did you
boy
reach
stopped
black
me.
belt?
Yes, I have. I have a black belt on 4 different styles.
Good.
I was world champion twice.
World
She
champion
kicked Henry
twice.
Wade's butt.
World champion.
Right? Didn't you
Yes.
actually figure out? We were actually talking. You remember Henry Wade? We had him on the
Yeah.
show, running for supervisor in Pinal
Yes,
County.
yes.
The 3 of us were talking, and all of a sudden they recognized each other. And Henry said, "I think you beat me up a couple years ago."
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Actually-
Yeah, and he admitted it. He was proud enough to admit that Gray kicked his butt.
All right, Joe, can you get a camera outside here in a few minutes? Because we're going to have a tournament.
That's
Nice.
right. And actually, we just had a caller. So was that a caller asking about N.A.H.R.E.P
It
or
was
the
just
Charlie's Angels or anything?
No.
That's part of the exhibition for the mixer afterwards of the conference.
Me and you? That'll work just fine.
So the conference will be from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and then our mixer will follow that from 5 to 8
Yes.
p.m. And you can get a copy of our flyer online at our website, www.narep-az.com, for all of you spectics out there.
Thank you. See, I'm so proud of my board members, and I say mine because I'm like the mother. I see them like my children. Anna is our community outreach chair, and Tina, not only is she the secretary, but she is the chair for the run, which is another event coming up. And I'm going to let you have them talk about those events.
Yeah, let's talk about the run. Last year you guys did it. It was the first time, right? And I went out
Right.
there and I ate potato chips and I watched. And this year I'm going to do the same thing. I did. I know it's pathetic. I can probably run a block before I throw up. But it's very admirable. These guys can run. How many miles?
It's only 4 miles.
Only 4
You
miles.
put the word only in front
Yes,
of that
yes.
sentence. I'm not sure you can do that.
Yeah, so tell us about it. I mean, it was so
Well-
professional. I was really
well,
stunned.
thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
Well-
they had the lights and everything going on. over
Well, it
there.
always helps to have a DJ to get you going.
That's
in the
right,
morning.
that's right.
But this year it is going to be on a Saturday. Last year it was on Sunday, right after, or actually right before Halloween. So this year we're going to miss Halloween. So no pranksters on the trail. But it's going to be November 3rd, and we'll be starting at 8 o'clock. We have a fan page, facebook.com/American Dream Run. So if
Excellent.
you want to become a fan, we'll try to keep you motivated all summer to run and stay in shape. And we're having a pre-registration sale, so it'll only be $15 to register through August. And then in September, it will go up $5 to $20, and then in October, it'll be $25, and at Walk Up, it'll be $30.
Excellent.
So
And
the-
what can they win?
we
Running
usually-
shoes or...
Well, last year we had 3 giveaways: 2 $100 gift certificates to the Runner's Den and $150
Nice,
to the
nice.
Runner's Den. Thank you to the Runner's Den. And we also had T-shirts. We had swag bags. We had caps. We had all kinds of giveaways. It was a lot of fun. And
Could I give a giveaway?
Absolutely.
Of course.
All right, I'm going to go to DI and pick up one of those walkers and give it to the last person in.
I'll just take that from you right now.
Well, what's really amazing about these events is that people sometimes think they last all day long, but a running event really only lasts a few hours. So it's not going to be an entire day. You come out, you get your exercise, you get a prize, you get a few things to take home, and then sometimes you're back home before your kids are out of bed.
Nice.
So it's a great community outreach program. Last year we were able to work with Anna and the community outreach department, and we bought
Anna.
I'm sorry, Anna.
I'm watching out for you, girl.
Tina has an exception. I like her.
That's right.
That's
I'm
all.
from the south. It's the southern twang. So anyway, last year we were able to take some of the proceeds from the run, and we purchased running shoes for various track teams in the Maryvale High School district, which is one of those districts that really suffered through the foreclosure crisis, that because of the decrease in property values, there's not as much money flowing into the school systems to fund some of these after-school programs. So we were able to purchase running shoes for their track teams and also reseed their baseball fields.
Very nice.
So it's
Very.
nice.
Didn't know you guys did that. Very nice.
And running spikes. So they
Yes.
each kid got 2 pairs of shoes, practice running shoes and spikes, so that they can actually compete. And 3 of those kids are in line to get a full ride scholarship from track.
Very cool.
That's cool.
In the East Coast. So they're lower income community as a whole, and it was great being able to assist them with
Very
that.
nice. I think we had another caller.
We do. Tom from Phoenix would like to know, is there lunch included with the conference, and what is the website?
No, the lunch is not included. We have a luncheon that is $75. It is almost to the max. It's going to be closed soon. It is not included.
So
Now, the luncheon is
when you
the
say to
keynote
max-
speaker. That's the
Oh,
keynote
that's
speaker.
the keynote speaker.
Yeah.
That's
And when you
the
say
keynote
almost to the max, you mean it's almost sold out?
It's sold out, yes. Thank
Okay.
you.
Now at the Phoenician and very, very close by, there's a lot of places to go eat. How much of a lunch break so nobody shows up and has to miss any of the other breakouts? Is there quite a long break in between there? Or?
Yeah,
Or
we're
they
keeping
need
you
a-
very tight. We only giving you an hour and a half. You have an hour and a half to go actually outside and eat if you're not participating on the luncheon. But there are a lot of restaurants within the Phoenician, and we are closer to the Billmore and other restaurants close by as well.
Right. Now, weren't you going to do peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Yeah,
We're going to sell for
we're gonna
$25.
sell 'em.
Right.
$25.
And at
Come
the
by the
Phoenician, that's pretty cheap,
KQCK booth. We're going to sell them for, and we're going to do massage. Wasn't Scott Walker going to do massages for free, or is that Manny and Petty's who's talking about?
I don't know.
Now, he was just doing pedicures. I thought
That's
you were
right.
doing the massages.
That's right.
I'm still on
Yeah,
the
I'm not
run, you
licensed.
guys.
It's body rubs.
So you guys talk about all that. Are you running then, Tina?
Yes.
Well, last year I wasn't able to run because I was organizing. So sometimes you have to organize the volunteers. I would love to. I have run the course, and I've already started to kind of train. I ran 4 miles, and it was the most painful 4 miles of my life, but I ran it yesterday. So by the
Oh,
time...
yesterday.
Yesterday.
You don't look like you just ran 4 miles. You don't look like you're in pain. You didn't even limp coming in here.
It was rough. Well, yeah, I walked a lot, let's just say. But the nice thing about this run is that you do not have to be an avid runner to do 4 miles. You can walk, you can walk. We had plenty of walkers last year, and hopefully you can even bring your dog.
Can you ride an ATV?
No.
Or does that not count?
All right,
But-
Tom, I might run. I mean, I'm thinking about running.
Are you serious? You run?
That is terrible that you'd even say it like that. Of course I run. Can't you tell by the glance?
No.
Why he's so relaxed.
He did the tough mutter
I was
this year.
just worried about you. I know that
How
you're
do you
getting a
think
little
I stay-
older in age.
I
and,
am. How do you
body
think I
parts
look?
oozing out
Watch
of your
this.
head.
How-
and stuff.
We're going to have a contest. Callers, everybody, here's a contest. How old am I?
52.
Oh, you can't give it away that quick. She was going to say
Wait,
35.
were you?
I
Really?
saw it.
I was going to say 51.
No, I just kind of it just came out like that.
You were going to guess in the 40s, weren't you? Tell me. 40s?
30s.
30s. See that?
See that- all that
yeah,
running.
that's all I'm saying.
You must be kicking
See?
her underneath there.
All
Come
that
on
running
now.
keeps him young. That's why
Yeah.
you should come to
Yeah.
the race.
All right. Well, how old is Joe?
22.
22. There you go. Yeah, I think I'll
So
run
I'm the
it.
youngest here then.
Probably.
Hey, by the way, what was the website?
Facebook.com/American Dream Run.
American Dream.
No,
Now for the
Oh,
N.A.H.R.E.P.
for the
event.
N.A.H.R.E.P.
Conference, sorry.
You guys keep going
But we
back
want
to
that one.
Pardon
Run.
me.
But we want that
Pardon
one
me.
too.
Yes.
The website is www.N.A.H.R.E.P-Arizona.com.
But you got to spell that.
All right,
That
hey,
is.
Let's do this, though, Joe. Don't you have a link on your Facebook, which is just KQCK?
Yeah, I'm gonna post it right now too.
Oh, you're going to post it on there.
But that was a question from Tom in Phoenix.
Okay. Let's get it to Joe, but he'll post it. All the listeners, they're going to give you theirs, but also you can just go to KQCK and put it on as well. There. Put that on, the link.
All right, so Tom in Phoenix out there, you can go to www.N as in Nancy, A as in Apple, H as in hippopotamus, R is in red, E is in... This is not the...
That's not the military way of doing it,
correct.
is all I'm saying.
E is in
Echo.
Eddie. P is in purple.
Papa.
-az.com. And if you didn't get that, I'll put it up on Facebook right away. You can go to KQCK Live on Facebook and get the info.
All right, and he'll put it up there during the break. We're going to take a break here in just a minute or so. And when we come back, I want to talk a little bit about the Cromford report, if you don't mind. Sure. Because although I've heard of that,
Okay.
I don't know. Do you know a ton? You probably know a ton about it. I don't know a ton about it.
Oh, I do. And her, gentleman Mike Orr, great guy. We've had him on some of our panels before. So, it's
right.
good stuff. So it's
They
all
should-
about the information and crunching it and
It's the
interpreting the
numbers
information.
thing then, I guess.
I will be representing Michael Orr for the Cromford Report on one of the panels
Oh,
for
cool.
REO.
And
At the event.
Yep.
Yes.
Not
And
on the run.
Michael Orr now is over at ASU. He's one of those go-to guys that's on TV all the time, giving these stats about Phoenix and Maricopa and Arizona in general. Very well respected, even though he's from like London, England, Britain, Scotland, or something like that.
He is an Oxford
Oxford,
educated
that's right. That's right.
mathematician.
That's right. Oxford, California, or Oxford?
Oxford, England.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Yes. I think everyone believes him because he's got the British accent. We
That's-
all want to
that's
listen
right,
to more
that's
of
right.
it. It's like
That's
makes
right.
you very intelligent.
Absolutely, and it looks like it's already been a half an hour. I mean, we're 2 minutes to half an hour here, so
Yeah, so let's go ahead and take a break. Joe, if you can link us up for a break. And I can't hear when it's coming in and out because I don't have headphones.
Whatever you say.
Now, thank you for joining us. Come back after the break. We've got a lot of neat things still to talk about. It's Mark Winsor and Tom Diller and wonderful guests.
Charlie's
God bless
Angels.
you. Come right back after the break.
Are you having plumbing or septic problems? No worries. Call Cartwright's Queen Creek Plumbing and Septic Service. Been in the Valley since 1996. Family owned and operated. Proudly serving East Valley and surrounding areas. With a full range of services from drain cleaning, septic tank pumping, general maintenance and repairs, inspections for the sale of your home. They provide excellent and courteous service for all your plumbing and septic needs. We're not satisfied till you are satisfied. Licensed, bonded, and insured. Call today. Cartwright's Queen Creek Plumbing and Septic Service. Contact Denise at 480-987-8051. That's 480-987-8051. Are you ready to start taking control of your future and maximize your earning potential? Central Arizona College has smaller class sizes and personalized attention to help you compete in today's tough job market. CAC now serves Santan Valley and Queen Creek. The CAC Santan Center is located in the shops at Copper Basin on Hunt Highway, behind Barrow's Pizza. Stop in and see how taking classes at CAC costs a fraction of a state university, and your credits can transfer. So, if you want to earn real money, you need to learn real skills at Central Arizona College. Enroll in classes today by calling 480-677-7825 or visit www.centralaz.edu or call 480-677-7825 or visit www.centralaz.edu. Central Arizona College, your way.
Life can be tough, and good people can face great challenges. My name is Mark Winsor, and I'm an experienced attorney and counselor at law. I've helped many good people work through financial struggles and regain financial stability and prosperity. It can be overwhelming dealing with creditors, the frustrations of a loan modification, struggling with the stress of a short sale. Sometimes your decisions can lead to risks down the road that you couldn't foresee without a trusted counselor on your side. At times, even bankruptcy must be carefully considered. At Winsor Law Group, we understand the stress you are under, and we provide compassionate professional advice so you can decide the best path back to financial security and prosperity. Call us at 480-505-7044 or check us out at windsorlaw.com, WINSORLAW.com. Mention you heard us on the radio and get a discount on your initial consultation.
Got termites gnawing on your house? Do you have a pest problem in or around your home or your business? At Lights Out Exterminating, we provide either the solution or preventative measure to take care of your pest problems that stem from ants, crickets, cockroaches, spiders, and scorpions. Lights Out Exterminating provides superior pest and termite control at affordable prices for a wide array of desert pests. Scorpion control can be difficult. At Lights Out Exterminating, their service is based off right products at the right time. Find out how much more effective scorpion control can be when you turn the lights out. Don't hesitate. Lights Out Exterminating is the one to call. Over 12 years experience, you will receive superior service at affordable prices. Call 480-365-8177. Ask about our discounts for military personnel. Remember, Lights Out Exterminating.
Hey, we're gonna get to do another one bites the dust.
Our family pets are such a big part of our lives. That's why Kelly's Critter Clips of Queen Creek and Sun Lakes has been providing pet grooming services for over 10 years. Your dog's comfort is very important to us, so we take the time to treat your pet with care, love, and professional attention it deserves. We welcome any size and breed and feature shampoo and conditioning, styling, flea and tick dips, ear cleaning, nail trimming, and so many other services that will leave your pet looking good and smelling good and feeling great, all at an affordable price. Located in Queen Creek and Sun Lakes, call now for an appointment. 480-655-5066. Kelly's Critter Clips. Are you ready to start taking control of your future and maximize your earning potential? Central Arizona College has smaller class sizes and personalized attention to help you compete in today's tough job market. CAC now serves Santan Valley and Queen Creek. The CAC Santan Center is located in the shops at Copper Basin on Hunt Highway, behind Barrow's Pizza. Stop in and see how taking classes at CAC costs a fraction of a state university, and your credits can transfer. So, if you want to earn real money, you need to learn real skills at Central Arizona College. Enroll in classes today by calling 480-677-7825 or visit www.centralaz.edu or call 480-677-7825 or visit www.centralaz.edu. Central Arizona College, your way.
Welcome back. Again, I don't have earphones, so I'm in a little bit of a disadvantage on knowing when to come in and out, but welcome back to the Winsor and Diller Show. We have representatives from the National Association of Hispanic Realtor Professionals. Real estate professionals. Arizona chapter, yes, and we're talking about several wonderful things that we'll get back to. But during the break, I was talking to Tina. There's a couple things we want to talk about. We want to talk about what you do at the Cromford Report, but we also understand, because they were poking fun of my eyes.
We were giving you true statistics.
I feel for you, Mark. Yeah. I do. I feel for you.
Yeah, because Joe was saying that your mom had cataract surgery a month or so ago, and now she's having some kind of...
And she was doing perfect. Just perfect. And then yesterday, bam, all at once, I think she got nailed by a deer, got kicked by an ostrich or something, and now her eye... No, it just...
Now she's cross-eyed.
Just all at once. Her eyes just started... She starts seeing, like, double and stuff like that.
That's
so
the
she's
vodka.
At the emergency room right now trying to figure
now
out,
she's at the place getting some kind of procedure done.
Lens cleaning or whatever.
Lens cleaning.
But talking to Tina, so I'm going to help you raise some money.
Oh, great.
So you have a dog.
Yes.
Who you took in.
I'm his foster parent through through the Lost Our Home Pet Foundation. They rescue pets out of foreclosed properties.
Jody.
Oh, out of foreclosed properties, really? Yeah. And what kind of dog is it?
He is a yellow lab. Named Dakota.
And he has eye problems.
He has 2 cataracts. In both eyes, he's almost completely blind from cataracts.
See, I feel bad now for the dog. And you looked at prices to try to get the eyes fixed, and it's through the nonprofit. It's less expensive. It's still, what did you say,
It's still $4,000 for the nonprofit to help fix his eyesight. And he's a 7-year-old dog, so it's hard to get, especially a blonde lab, to be in foster care for 7 months is unusual.
All right, so how does if somebody wants to donate towards this cost, how do they do that?
Well, there's the Lost Our Home Pet Foundation. They are their website.
But how do they know to donate to your dog?
Well, I guess I'll get you a link. I'll get you a link after this.
All right. So
after the show.
afterwards, Tina will give me a link. I'll put it on my Facebook. That's a good place to put it, right? So Mark Winsor, or the Mark Winsor Show. I guess I have a Facebook for that as well. But where else can I put that link on?
You just changed the whole format of the show. We just had a caller, Sarah from Globe, says, "Oh, good, finally a dog show. I found an abandoned dog in the field near my house. Can I bring it down?"
Yeah, bring it down tonight.
No, but you can make a donation
please.
to this other dog if you want.
Sell that dog and
She's
donate.
like, can I donate this dog to that dog? No.
That's right.
That's really cute. But anyway, I'll get you the information.
Yeah, Joe, can we put that link on KQCK?
Sure.
Okay, so that's where that link will be, and we'll blast that out for a few days and see if we can get some money in for the dog.
Okay.
All right, talk to us, Tina, about the Cromford Report. Not everybody knows what that is.
Well, the Cromford Report is a local organization that was started by Michael Orr, who is now the director for real estate theory and practice at the ASU W.P. Carey School of Business, the longest title ever. And he founded the Cromford Report. He's a mathematician who was educated in Oxford, England, and he does real estate statistical analysis for our area specifically. So I work with him as a consultant, and I'm representing him at the N.A.H.R.E.P. AZ conference on the REO panel, and we'll be discussing things like shadow inventory, what's happening with REO in the Phoenix area specifically, alongside...
Now, is there a shadow inventory? Not everybody thinks there is.
Pay $99 and you'll find out.
Well,
That's
first
right,
of all,
it's
we
a
want to
secret.
So is there
About a month and a half supply.
of shadow inventory?
It's not. We do not have any shadow inventory that is significant enough to be concerned about.
So there's no onslaught, there's no banks holding stuff off their books, none of that kind of stuff going on?
No, we track everything. We have information based on, we have everything from delinquency rates in town. We know exactly how many people have been issued a notice of trustee sale who have not been foreclosed on. We know exactly by parcel number how many properties are owned by banks. We can track it. We know how many are listed in MLS. We know how many are sold at auction. We have all that information.
All right, talk to us a little bit then. And you had some comments. I can see you reaching for Mike. So pull a mic in front
And
of
by
you.
the way, it's not the Cronkite Report.
No, it's the Cromford
Joel out
Report.
Joel out there in Memphis wants to know, what would that be if it's not the Cronkite Report?
Now that's Arizona-only numbers. Is
it Arizona?
national?
It's not only Arizona only. We're Maricopa County only, which is
Maricopa
one of the
County.
reasons why we can be so specific.
Sure.
As opposed to some of these national companies, they don't have the staff just dedicated to Maricopa County. So when there's missing data from the county, we find it. If
So
there's
this is
data that's
interesting.
wrong, we fix it.
So, Joel, it doesn't apply to you
Well, it
anyway
does.
out there.
I'm
in Memphis.
sorry,
Oh, it
Jeff.
does?
Here's why. We get listeners from all over who may be interested in investing in our wonderful market because we have really one of the best markets in the United States right now to look at investing in.
And we're
So-
bouncing
Didn't
back
think of that.
fast, too. Is that some of what you're going to say? We're bouncing back fast? That's the
Well,
feel, I guess.
We have a lot. We have a lot going on. Every
things.
every part of
Yeah.
our valley is seeing price appreciations
right.
of 20 and 30%. And sometimes people get a little scared when they see the price appreciation. Especially in some areas, we're seeing 50% appreciation. However,
Over what period of time?
since we bottomed out in third quarter of last year.
Interesting.
So the thing to remember, though, is when some of these areas you started down at $50 a square foot. When you start at $50 a square foot, it's not too hard to go up to $75.
Sure.
So don't get too scared of some of these price appreciation percentages. They sound really big, but in the overall
Scared
scheme
meaning
of it,
don't jump into the market at this point,
no,
or it's
don't
getting
get
too
scared.
expensive?
Some people
or?
think, it's another 2005. We're going to have another bubble.
Oh.
All of that stuff. We can't. It's not sustainable, is what they say. But when you look at it over the long term, it's really we're getting back to where we should be.
So it's a
historically.
correction to get back to where we are.
Yeah.
Because right now, in some cases, the wood to build a home, you can't even do that for what the prices are to buy these houses. So it's a perfect time to buy.
Well, and the builders, it's a very good time to buy. Prices are going to continue to go up because the
Right,
builders
right.
cannot fill the gap. They can't fill it fast enough. So
Right.
it's very good as a seller right now, and that's some of the things that we're going to go over at the conference on Friday.
Right. We got another call. Is that for a cat or a dog or what?
Two quick things here. Patty from Fort Lauderdale would like an email contact for somebody who could send her some property info for investments out here. Second of all, the website for the report.
Well, that is one thing about the Cromford Report is we only sell to licensed real estate agents in the Valley. It's part of our licensing agreement with the MLS. So the best thing to do is find an agent who has a Cromford Report subscription and have them send you the information.
Now, there's
addition
two
to
licensed
that-
agents right here. You can
Yeah, I was
raise
going
your
to
hand.
say,
Is
I'm
there-
looking at two
Yeah.
licensed
right.
agents, so let's give some information out.
You want our information?
Sure. The listener wants to contact an agent. You don't mind, do you?
I think no, absolutely. We don't mind. N.A.H.R.E.P, Arizona has thousands of agents listed there in the website as well. We can give our contact
Well,
information.
first of all, I think that is wonderful. That's noble.
That is
Promoting
that
her
really
members.
is.
That is
Yeah,
noble.
absolutely.
I mean, that's great.
That's
That
a
is
true
noble.
president. Right on.
So let's start with that. If you want to get the Cromford report, go to the N.A.H.R.E.P.
You can actually come to the conference. Come to the
They're in
conference
Florida,
because
so
that
that-
is actually. But you do visit our N.A.H.R.E.P website. Again, the N.A.H.R.E.P website is www.NAHREP-Arizona, and that is NAHREP-ArizonaAZ.com.
I think it's -AZ, correct?
So, yes, AZ. Did I say
You,
AZ?
you said Arizona, but that's okay. You're
Thank
cute when you
you.
say that. That's fine.
So, importantly, log on to KQCK, and we'll make sure all that information is floating around on the website and on the on our Facebook pages, especially tomorrow. But if they wanted to contact one of you two individually, how do they do that?
You can contact. My number is the N.A.H.R.E.P Arizona number will be 648-648-9046.
One more time, because it sounded like you had more numbers floating around there.
888-648-9046.
Good. So I would imagine, because again, we do get listeners from Canada and all over the United States, and occasionally from other countries as well, who are listening because they're interested in investing in Arizona. It even matters which neighborhood, doesn't it? I mean, don't the neighborhoods increase in value at different rates?
Well, part of the increase is because not every neighborhood had the vast impact of foreclosures. So those areas that had the fewest foreclosures are those areas that recovered quicker, but they have a lower percentage of appreciation, simply because they didn't drop as far. But other areas that had high level of foreclosure rate and distress, we're seeing those are the areas that have the biggest percentage of increases, but they had the farthest to go as well. So when you look at it from a historical standpoint, it's a correction that we're getting back to where we should be, hopefully, on the historical timeline.
So does the Cromford report only focus on past history from a pure mathematical statistical analysis, or does it also give
Projections?
educated guesses into the future?
Well, Michael Orr stresses that he is not an economist. We strictly look at what's happening today. The most he will ever project out is maybe a month or two because of what's today. Our market is still very volatile, so things can happen. And so it's unwise, in our opinion, for us to try to project what's going to happen over the next year or 5 years because things change so rapidly. If you can imagine last 5 years ago, can you imagine that anybody would have projected this?
No.
Yeah,
Where
there's
we
no
are?
possible way.
It's very hard.
Yeah. How's the condo market doing? In especially like in Scottsdale, where there's a lot of very high-end condos that cost more than a lot of homes do in other states. How's that market doing? I'm curious.
That market is doing very well price-wise, too. I just did a condo bit on a radio show not too long ago.
Condo bit?
Yes, we had it was all about condos on that
Nice.
particular show, and they have seen a 30% increase as well
Wow.
in their
Wow.
prices. And their median price.
Sure.
So they've come up from 97,000 was their median at the bottom. Now they're at about 127.
So actually, you bring up a good point. What is the median in Arizona now at this point?
The median right now is 165. We update our prices every day. So currently it's 165,000, which means that 50% of our market, 50% of all people who purchase below 165,000. But just to give you a reference point, if you are a traditional seller, of all the people who purchase traditional non-distressed sales, 50% of them purchase below 205,000. So the median home sale is 205,000 for traditional sellers.
And the luxury market, I think I heard Gray mention there's going to be folks there talking about the luxury market itself.
Absolutely, and also from Mexico to see how you can buy it in Mexico as well.
Oh, Rocky
so we have
Point, so it's-
not only
oh.
Rocky Point, we have San Carlos, we have Los Cabos, we have other places. So we're going to bring people from there to teach us how to buy in Mexico.
Right.
So that is our international class as well. So you see the great information that she brings in. She's going to be on our panel for Oreo, as well as we're going to bring other data from the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce in our national stats from our with the national president.
Excellent. I think we had a couple calls that just called in.
I
now.
heard you trying to convince him to come live. And
I was trying. I thought I had
him.
him for sure that time.
I was going to say I'm basically the geek on the board over there at N.A.H.R.E.P.
Well, it was a woman named Wilma and Rusty. I could hear Rusty in the background from Toronto, and they want to know if they can join N.A.H.R.E.P, being that they reside in Canada and are residents of Canada, but have many properties in the U.S. and interested in Arizona specifically.
Yes, we do have a lot of people joining that don't live here full time, but yes. To answer
And they could just do it right from the website, right?
Right from the website, $99. If she
Excellent.
registers through the conference, it's $99 because her typical membership is $149.
Oh, that's interesting. So generally, the conference by itself is $349, and generally your membership by itself is $149. But if they join now it's $99. Come on in.
$99.
If they join now, it's $99, and they get the conference as well. That's wonderful.
That's free. And we're going to have a lot of giveaways throughout the day through our exhibition, because we do have an exhibition going on. In addition to that, we have great prizes, especially for every ticket that is purchased to go to the luncheon. Kino Luncheon is going to enter into this raffle for an iPad. So don't miss it.
Have I been supposed to tell people they have to mention the radio station to get the deal? I didn't know that. Thank you, Tom.
It's all about Joe. It's always all about Joe.
Well, other giveaways. Did you know that I have another set of dinners for
Rock and R?
Rock and R to give away at that event?
I mentioned that last time,
right.
and everybody got excited. So yeah, Rock and R Ranch.
Rock and R Ranch.
We
Rock
should
and
all
R.
go there tonight.
We will give that away at the event.
That is excellent.
And I'm going to choose who gets it by who gives me the best shoulder massage. No, I won't do it.
It's not going to be me.
No, it will not be you. No, it won't be anybody. My wife's the only one who touches my shoulders. No, I take that back. My daughter does as well.
You know, the other thing that we want to share is those are the great things that we accomplished in community outreach last year with the Trevor Brown High School. But right now, Anna is working in another community outreach that is going to happen right after our conference. Do you want to tell them about it?
Most definitely.
You gotta turn that volume down when she's speaking. She's like 4'2".
I turned it down halfway.
The whole place
You're
is shaking. Look at her.
You guys like picking on the short one, don't you?
We-
So
Just him,
It's
not
just
you
me. I don't
guys.
know. If you're
He picks
short or
on
have
everybody.
cataracts, I'll pick on you.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
yes, so that's true. Community outreach is a big part of N.A.H.R.E.P. We want to give back to the community, obviously. And the project that we're working on right now is called Home on the Way. And it assists the homeless in Phoenix. In the state of Arizona, in most suburbs, it is illegal to assist the homeless. So if there's somebody in the corner of a major intersection asking for money, you reach out your window and give him some help, a couple of bucks. You can possibly get a ticket for that. And the reason that the state
That's
of
insane.
Wow.
That's crazy.
You'd be in
That's
jail.
not
You'd be in
insane.
jail by now, Mark.
Yes, that's true, but it's not
Right.
insane.
And it's
Panhandling
I'll
laws, I
explain it.
guess. Yeah,
I'll
tell me
explain
about
it in a
it.
minute
Yeah,
after
yeah.
you.
It's not only money that you give them if you provide them with food, clothing.
What about alcohol?
Milk for their kids, peanut butter and jelly
alcohol
sandwich.
as well. But what Arizona, I believe what they're trying to do is to basically get everybody to move, people that are in this situation, to move to one place where they can be assisted. So it's not a bad thing, but it can come off as a bad situation. So this place, Home on the Way, is located on 3030 West Van Buren, here in the heart of Phoenix. And what they do is they basically have buses go around the valley and downtown mainly, picking up people that are on the streets.
That's really nice.
They bring them back to the facility. They feed them breakfast for free from
Wonderful.
7 a.m. to 8 a.m. And then they do it again from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So the problem that they came across is that the facility itself is very old. The buildings are deteriorating. They were donated to them a few years back, and when the main structure actually caught on fire a few months ago, and it has been condemned by the city of Phoenix, and now they're not allowed to make any improvements to their facility which is deteriorating, until they remove this structure completely. So right now we're working on raising funds to get that done for these people. So if anybody wants to get involved, we are doing this through N.A.H.R.E.P, so you have to be an N.A.H.R.E.P member. Again, it's $99 to join. It is at our website at www.nahrep-az.com. Or you can contact Anna at 480-686-6623.
So you can donate to the building that's in trouble and those who are without their homes and need help, and you can donate to a blind dog. I like this. This is a good.
So tell us
This
why
is
it's
one of those-
tell us why it's illegal.
Well, first of all, it's not everywhere.
No.
It's not in Arizona. I don't think it's in Arizona state law, though that's not my area of practice. I believe it's city by city, and it's zoning ordinances usually how they enforce it. And it's to prevent or reduce crime. It's to reduce vagrancy that it hurts property values at times and things, and the safety issues around the freeways. And so they try to use common sense. They, meaning the politicians passing these rules, try to use common sense. Now, I don't believe a lot of politicians have tons of common sense, but the thought behind it is not necessarily crazy. I don't know if I always agree with it, by the way, but it doesn't mean it's crazy. They do have a thought process that goes through.
Right. They don't want them eating something bad and then dying, or getting hit by a car. So it's to help try to assist
and here's
them.
what's interesting. There really are a lot of resources available for the unfortunate, those who are either unemployed or homeless or on drugs. Or there's a lot of resources that many of them don't reach out and take. They instead hit the streets. There's a lot of reasons for that. I know because I deal with this at times, not personally, but well,
I knew what you meant, Mark.
sometimes when you're dealing with mental type issues that cause you to lose your home and your job and become destitute, sometimes it's mental issues. You also don't have the mental wherewithal to go get the help you need. It's a challenge. It's a big challenge.
Interestingly enough, this morning, and I'll make it quick, we changed schools for my kids. My son's in high school, and one of the forms was the top line. It said, "Do you live in your car, or are you homeless?" Because apparently there's some program out here in Pinal County. If you're homeless and have children that go to school, somebody picks your kids up and takes them to school and the whole thing. And I mean, they leave you homeless, I think, but they try to help you out.
I think I actually ran in their fundraiser
I was
run
like,
over
whoa.
the last weekend. It was called the
So you checked that box?
Right.
Splash Mob 5K. I think
Cool.
it was for homeless kids. It's a school for homeless kids, and they come pick you up.
Well, we had a small family actually live with us for as I recall, it was like two months, if I'm remembering right, here last year. That she was living in her little car with 4 children, 4 young children, and brought them in for a couple months. So it's
Wow.
So it's definitely important, and that's how N.A.H.R.E.P's trying to get involved and take action. Again, I'll give my number out one more time for anybody that's involved and wants more information. It's 480-686-6623.
I can tell you, I'm proud to be part of this group. I didn't know you guys did all that stuff. That makes me feel good. I want to hug all of you before we leave tonight. So.
Me too.
I'll hug you too, Joe.
What about you, Mark?
He always wants to hug our guests.
No, I meant you want to hug me, but that's all right.
Thank you. See, those are one of the many things that we do in talking about leadership focus. N.A.H.R.E.P Arizona focus on leadership and mentor and prepare our future leaders right here. This is a good example of it. The conference is exciting because we also educating our community, as our mission is to enhance that, bring that education to the community. So please come to our conference. It is going to be spectacular. It's full of great resources for you to increase your business, to be very prepared to serve your clients.
Yeah, I tell you, even if it's only half as good as last year, it's a tremendous conference. Because last year it was tremendous, and I'm sure you learn as you go, and I'm sure this year is going to be twice as better. And again, with that said, what a great conference. So, yeah, all those, and again, one more time, we need to repeat, you don't have to be a realtor, you don't have to be a lender. Anybody who kind of touches investing or the real estate community, painters, locksmiths, home
You name it.
Investors,
investors, contractors,
Canadian
exactly.
Veterinarians.
And also, if
Yes,
if you don't live in the valleys, you can't get to the conference. First of all, if you can get there, get there. Our show won't replace that. But if you can't get there because you either live out of town or whatever, you can tune in and at least get a little flavor. You won't get all of it, but you'll get a flavor by listening to us live.
We'll be
but we're only
talking to all the
charging
VIPs
$59 for people to watch.
to log in that
To
day.
log
There you
in.
go.
Just kidding.
We got to figure out how to do that.
But thanks for
I never even thought of that. That's going to be great. I mean, people that are in Toronto and other
That's right.
places
Yeah.
can check out bits and pieces of what's going on and the
Yeah.
great interviews with some of the people going through
we'll be
there,
talking to
so.
all the VIPs. I know we're going to get a list from Gray, and we'll just be chatting with all the great folks that are going to be there. So.
That's going to be a fun day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I cannot wait. Really. We had so many people calling us every day in regards to the sessions. We're going to put the agenda on the website. So if you want to attend and you want to know what sessions you want to go to our website. Hopefully this agenda will be uploaded to your there for your view tomorrow.
You can also go to our fan page for N.A.H.R.E.P. Their agenda is also there in the notes section. And it was posted on there not too long ago, but it's facebook.com/N.A.H.R.E.P-Arizona. That's it.
Excellent.
-Arizona or -AZ?
It's Arizona spelled out.
Spelled out.
Yeah, so N.A.H.R.E.P, N.A.H.R.E.P
All right. And with Facebook, of course, you can probably just search with the N.A.H.R.E.P type thing.
The minute you type N.A.H.R.E.P, you'll see all of them
all those
show
pop up and choose one of those. It should be wonderful. Believe it or not, we are out of time. See, I told you it flies.
It does fly.
You guys were worried about it being here forever, but an hour flies very quickly on the air. Thank you again for joining us. We try our hardest to bring you wonderful information every single week. Tom.
Jody.
Jody. Tommy.
Tom.
Do you already know who's lined up for next week?
I do, and I'm having a brain fart. I forgot.
That's terrible. Here, I was going to give him a plug. All right, come to Facebook and see who's on.
Right.
We always blast it out ahead of time. But
That's
join us
right.
again next week, and we look forward to having you. Thank you for joining us today.
And please make sure you stay tuned for Money and Motivation. We have one of the Pointer Sisters on tonight. That's Sadako from the Pointer Sisters on Money and Motivation with Nancy Fleming. Stay tuned at 6:15. That'll be taking place.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Thanks
night.
for
God
joining
bless.
us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for joining us.
Why is it so hot in this room, yet cold in other rooms? There's got to be a solution.